Hey everyone, thanks for dropping in today. My name is Kent Ketter. I am kicking off a league here with Polyraptor. This was a viewer submitted deck list, and what we're trying to do here today is just kind of flex a little bit on the dino side. So what I've heard from a lot of viewers and just talking to folks is Polyraptor can go deep on the combo, or we can try to just be a decent mid-range deck. Kind of do the monsters game and just run over some people. I'd elected to go with the monsters side with a little bit of spice here. The Sarkhan's Unsealing is going to be a pretty interesting card to play with. Some Banefires and then some Carnage Tyrants just to give us some flex on what I would like to say are the control decks of the format. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to play quick games of Magic, so beating people there seems fun. Outside of that, the sideboard, we're going with a risk factor plan to really lean into that straight damage. To try to knock them off. And then lastly there, let's see, I have Vance's Blasting Cannons. It's just a card that I really enjoy, and then some removal of to flex it out. Hey, Trudom F. Min, thank you for, it looks like a party of 100. I think rating means you're like dropping into my chat, which is sick. Love to have you here. Thank you for doing that so much. Extras, thank you for those biddies there. I will make sure to reach out to you, extras. To get where you would like those points to go. You are welcome to fill out the deck donation queue form as well, just to say what your donation was there, and let me know where you'd like those points to go. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Outside of that, thanks everyone for dropping by. Bon Jovi, well, folks that I know I've not seen you in chat before, so it's nice to have you here. So let's focus back in on the sick, awesome baller out deck here. Let's see. Beyond that, I am just hoping to kind of get ahead with some mana accelerants and forerunner some things. Nothing really too complicated. I like a little bit of a package here to tutor up some things with the forerunner, right? Because that puts a card on top. Great. I read my cards correctly. Lastly, I just have Charging Monstrosaur because I think it's big enough to run some things over. I'm only playing 3 just to make sure I have some of the other cards that I want. Yeah, that's really it. So let's jump into some games. After this, we'll be firing off a Breck and Sky donation. Jace, yes, it is. I think it's in the deck donation spreadsheet. It's to the right there. I believe for subs it's 10, and I think it's 20 for non-subs. But I can't remember how I listed it, and I know that's probably really bad to have set up. But I would refer to the deck donation queue there. For me, the one catch is card availability. On Arena, I can pretty much flex on whatever. As you can see, I have a decent amount of wild cards. But on on Magic Online, I will need to acquire the cards. So I will try to block together those donation lists, basically on similar days. But for the most part, it's Jeff's setup, but probably cheaper because that's more appropriate. Yeah. On the Magic side, I need to, let's see. All right, yeah, we're fired off there. Okay, let's play some games. Does anyone have a preference as far as like how things are played? I thought about like for some of the decks, I could absolutely do the constructed events, but I think for some of these more brewy type decks, I think it's better to just jump into the ladder. So. On Arena, obviously, I'll play Standard. I am willing to play Limited in that capacity. So I'm just going to jump on the ladder and play 5 here. On Moto, I will play anything. I actually do like Modern and Legacy in good quantities. I'm going to try to get a little bit more Legacy like balled together to do that. And I think that's this one. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jace. You should definitely try to get that Wi-Fi password. Wi-Fi. All right, this hand is great. We're gonna go Drover, Forerunner. We'll get to that. Whatever. So yeah, for me, it really just comes down to, is the deck sweet? If the deck is sweet, I'll play it. So, hey, Nolted, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'm excited to be here. I am getting 10 hours of content a week is the goal. Over a couple streams. I have it listed on my schedule down below there, and definitely toss a follow if you're trying to really stay on top of things. All right, opponent, coming at me with this like reasonable curve. Bon Jovi. Do I not have it? Hold on. Let me take a look here. I absolutely want to. Is that Deckmaster as far as the overlay is concerned? I fully intend to have that stuff, and I guess it just looks like I have not executed on properly setting it up. And I might just not know how to, because this deck is in Stream Decker. I have it listed there, and it should be enabled. Help me help you. Okay. Take this. It's dangerous out there. Firing it up. I think I have it right here. Let me open it up for you. All right. So we need to make an impact on the board. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. It's up. Blah. Ow. All right, chat. We might be in the troubles. Yeah. Little bit. Little bit. Oh wait, we are fine. We are okay. Yes. Yeah, we got it. All right. Thank you, Bon Jovi. Thank you for the heads up. Hey, chat, look at this. We got a game. I have no clue how most of these cards work. This is kind of embarrassing. Attack with this nerd. Wait, attack with you. Whew. Whew. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Ah. Ah. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Everyone just... Craig. Cast this. I just want to crunch with this. Yeah, just this one. Yeah, Discarded Gamer, thanks for stopping by. It's looking okay. Like, we Pyroclasmed. Right. We get to Raptor. Oh, they have haste, too. So I Raptor, like, 3 triggers, I think is Clutcher. Who's ready for the fun? Take action. Yes. 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 Oh, wow. Okay. 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 Oh, wait. Ha! Okay. So we're going to say yes to this one. This is a lot of damage. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wow! Wow! This worked out well. Game 1. I have played 0 with this. James. Oh, James. Oh, James. Comedians, and long-term friends. James F and X, everyone. Okay. I regret nothing about that dying. That's fine. I'll admit, maybe one less trigger would have been fine. But, like... Gotta get him next turn. Should have declined the first one for an extra token on the second one. Is it statistician? You are very likely correct. Um, yeah, all of them. That's 30, 40 damage. Opponent's in on it. Thanks for the help, P-Star. Okay. This is going to sound really dumb, but I need help. I used to know how to move around the items on OBS using, I don't know what it is, my mouse, but I think I clicked off the overlay because I want this donation ticker much higher. Help. Anyone. How do I select and remove? Like, it used to just be clickable, like, to give me the square around it. Because I just want to push that in. I spent 10 minutes looking it up, and, like, it's telling me how to, like, auto-select the scene. Select the ticket as an element. Yeah, I have it down here in the sources section. No, it's unlocked. Good. I'm glad to know my level 1 assessment. 1-0 with Polyraptor. I'm glad to know my level 1 is great. Yeah, see, thank you, Teddy. I Googled it. Gave me a problem. Just to be clear, that's absolutely what 90% of my job in IT was. IT. Apple support crap. It is open. It is all of the locks on the sources are open. So. Okay, that's fine. Wait, I'm playing best of ones, right? Hey, everyone from Hoglandia, thanks for dropping in here, folks. I'm going to do my best to try to manage the influx here. Make sure I call out the subs and the folks that are coming by to hang out. So we're going to keep this hand. Right now, what I'm trying to figure out, this is really dumb, is just how to be able to select the various things on OBS and move it around, because I want my donation ticker a little bit higher. All right, Timber Gorge tapped. Yeah, we're playing against Mono Blue Nerdkins. For those that just got in here, we put like 7 or 8 Polyraptors into play last game. It was... Should have declined the first token. Thanks for the point out there in chat. Jacko Girl, welcome to the squad. Thanks for dropping by. We'll be here at least 10 hours a week. I am so sorry, Volpert. I think that changed, and I don't think I have any sort of... I don't think I have any impact over that now, and I'm sorry. Let's see... Brendan, we're trying it. I put 1.5 billion. Oh, wait, darn it. I should have lightning struck this nerdkin over here, but they can have another card. That's what I thought. Twitch Prime's got ad back. Yeah, the Bezo Bucks are, they devalued slightly. And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I probably should have struck that there. James, that is on the list. Actually, let me add that. So Deckmaster seems to be working. Stream Decker seems to be working. Let's get emotes. That's going to be a cold brew / caffeine shakes. Then Kent looks like a doofus one. Okay. Oh, also welcome to Stream Mechanical Keyboard. I regret nothing. Yeah, now it has no soul, Marty, and I hate it. So I have to get to 5 to blow this up. I think I strike Elf Banefire next turn. Thanks for the message, extras. I'll look there. Whoa, Jackstar, that is a good question, but holy Lord, they're loud. This is one from work back when I needed to assert dominance in my office. I want to say that they're like, what's like the upper end of the spectrum, probably blue-ish. Okay, so I'm going to do this in my opponent's upkeep, because that is the smart thing to do. I'm going to strike this, get this sack, and I'm going to pass. Let's do this here. I did, Tuba. I am waiting today. I'm waiting. I'm hoping it comes back. Oh, please, I need this. I'm like trying not to talk about it, and but like I'm happy to talk about it. Just waiting for the feedback. No inbox though. LeClaire Andy, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's fine, Marty, with the onboard trick. All right. Because I can just Bane Fire next turn, and I don't think I want to go with the counter spot. Like, maybe they'll give us the card anyway. I do, Tuba, I do. It was an on-site, really just one of those, like, I can overanalyze conversations based on my past work experience, so, like, I can recreate the whole thing in my head, and, like, it's hard to not be super critical of it, so, yeah. I can figure it out, extras. I actually will be good to go on this. I'm just being kind of lazy to figure it out, but I really appreciate it. And we should definitely get together separately. No, I'm not in Bellevue actually. I'm over. I drive over from there, Zach. Sorry. Okay, focus. Game. All right. Hold on. No. Yeah, do I have to cast this now? I guess we're committed. I'll look this up later. Z? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Looks like I just locked up and passed the turn. Cancel after target. Well, that's okay. We're probably losing the... Oh, we are stone deado. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do, because I don't know how to use the interface because I am a doofus, is we're going to... you know what? Go play it out. I'm going to show our opponent the power of the Dino Force, which requires me to, like, do this. Attack for 7? We're dead. Alright. That's fine. We did badly there. Yeah, I roped myself. So apologies. Let me figure out how to get into the... I want to be in the best of 3. Ladder, I don't want to be... There it is. Let's play a few best of 3s with this, and then we'll see how that goes. So, okay, focus back in. How much to make me shake it? I can't really dance, so like I'm just gonna pass on that. I took some ballroom when I was living in Europe, but that was like a requirement. Oh. I would prefer if you donated money to have me create content that is more in my skill set, aka bad decks. Bad decks, limited brews. Eventually I'm going to get some lights up behind me and then get this mic up here. SCG Vegas is on the list. And Jackal Girl, it is just Arena for today. I have enough decks in the queue that I think I can get through. Hand slow, but we're going to keep it. Yeah. Alright, Todd, thanks for stopping by, and awesome. Well, yeah, I'm excited for the Memekin a bit later. Let me make sure, I want to make sure the stream title is appropriately sequenced out, correct? It is, yep, okay. Alright, land, go. I need to start playing faster as well. Don't want to be that guy. How much to make me dance? Like, it's probably, like, It's probably something like reasonable, like $25 or something. Like, as much as I claim I don't dance, I think I have some amount of coordination, but like, I don't really know like what's an appropriate shake it. You know, I feel like I wouldn't give you your money's worth, is what I'm getting towards. Give triple that amount, yeah, right. I just, you know, like, it'd be one thing if it's like, look, we're going to coordinate and we need you to Pedro dance, I'd be in. But I don't even feel like I have that skill set. So we're going to give up the Deathcore Scavenger here. If it gets Essence Scatter at the Forerunner, hopefully we'll resolve, and then we can go, like, Regisaur into some other nerd. I would disrespect the Truffle Shuffle. Yeah, I just don't think I'm in the... Okay, that's what it is. There we go. I want more chat. My chat's longer now. Yeah, I got your sword, Jackal. Come on. Come on. Girl. Please. Alright. I appreciate their answer was twice as efficient. Hey, Apprentice, I'm doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We're casting some Forerunners and wrathing some opponents. What card do we want on top? Yeah, let's go with the Raging Raptors here, actually. Because I want to go Raptors, probably strike it then. Because this will, yeah, Raptors will deal one. Yeah. Yeah, extras, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's why I would disrespect the Truffle Shuffle. Paco, yeah, that's how it's set up is going forward. Yeah, definitely check out Magic Online for the other setup. Oh, opponent, you're not going to be happy, but I am going to be lit. Take the action, ping the things. Oh, put the land in play? Yeah. Got it. Ah! Woo! Lit. Man, this Forerunner trigger is great. Yeah, Commander and Battlebound or Battle Bond will come eventually. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Alex Jet, like I am. It just comes down to my getting a job. If I have a job, I will go. I love nothing more than a Friday jump on a flight and, you know, just running it from there. Like grinding tournaments, I'm realizing is like basically how I want to live my life. Just my favorite hobby by far. So, yeah, I am going just dependent on getting this job in the next few weeks to be able to afford it. Without it, the flight's out of the question. Trying to figure out where the downside is. Holy smokes, this is great. Hey, look here, Andy. Thank you for the bits. Oh. I'm going to swing with both of these here. Either block is fine. Yeah, they don't give it to us. Cool. Analyst working, like, just the non-technical, less technical skill set than that. I'm currently working on increasing my data science, like accessing and analytics skills, because that's the long-term goal, is to get an analyst position. It's a little underqualified for him in this round of applications. So, awesome, LeClaire. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I will get on the Tron train, LeClaire and Andy. I just need to just to be very clear, especially with other folks taking a look here, is I need to make sure that I have access to the cards. So that's what will come down. Astronaut, thanks for stopping by. I am Kent Ketter. Thank you so much. Dylan, hey, how you doing? And Marty, let's see. Ooh, creativity sounds interesting. So anyway, back to that. I work as an analyst, and I am trying to find more work in that realm. Ping the nerds. Take this action. I'm gonna have to go grab a sweater. I'm pretty cold. So Regisaur's gone. Probably want a second one of those in the deck. Uncle Jeffy's in the Midwest. Hey, well then, if you can provide the cards, I will coordinate getting those from you and do probably a league, maybe a second one with it as time allows. Okay. This is the only legal, or this is the only good attacker, so we'll put that in. Dylan, subs, or those that can throw their Twitch Prime towards me, can absolutely get that submitted to a deck list, to the queue for very little. I'm also more than willing to take a broad glance at it if you're looking for just some more gentle guidance. So yeah, just let me know. I think, why is my shirt wet? Or wiped off, that's what it was. Wiped off my mug. Donation decks. Well, my reference sheet that I had up is not there, but I believe they are $10 for subs, $20 for non-subs. I am also willing to discuss playing a deck for an entire day, if that's something somebody's looking at. Holy fight with fires. Huh. Is it? I would say give it to Uncle Jeffrey. I am here just to kind of, fill some time and do what I can do to make it better. Extras, doesn't look like I have the donation queue command set up. If somebody wants to toss that in, I think I should get that listed there. So the question here, though, is the Storm Chaser target happens. Holy smokes, Steam Flogger Boss, thank you so much for the very hefty donation, sub-donation. I would like to make sure you get some points lined up. Each one of those would be worth 10 points, so let me know. And I'm happy to toss out double points there. So, that is a lot of gifts here. Let me get the actual count. Holy smokes. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 7 million. Let's fight with fire some nerds. This one, you. That's cute. Less, 8, 10. I really wish this was uncounterable when it was this expensive. But we're going to get one Siren Storm Tamer out of this. Yeah, that's fine. Wow. Steam Flogger, thank you so much for the super generous donation. You are absolutely the best. If I could play a Steam Flogger Boss card on this today, I would. But fortunately, I don't have it. So we lost that very hefty card for very little. So let's introduce this one. So Tyrant might eat the Crackling Drake, and if that's the case, then this is good. Yeah, we'll just go. Yep, math blockers, that's your problem. So everyone that just came by, welcome to the squad. We will be here Tuesdays and Thursdays right now during, kind of normal times, we would say, 12 to 5. Once I have a job lined up and start working that, it'll be shifting a little bit later, but I will keep up those 10 hours of content guaranteed. So, alcohol. Hey, folks, alcohol especially. It's so funny to say this. Never feel bad about, I do not need your money. I appreciate any donations you can make. It's going to help me get more cards on Arena and build up a little bit better light quality for the stream. But stopping by is really what it comes down to. Hey, look, this is a second fight with fire, so this one's going to be kicked as well. But how we're going to kick it here, we're going to go there, and then we're going to submit, and then we're going to submit again, and we're going to lean forward. Thank you for the game, opponent. Let's go to the next one. Jackal Girl, I will get you, to Sultan Mill. I will get those points listed on there. I have it listed here, so don't worry about that. Anything that you have unallotted, which I believe is like a sub and probably some bits floating around, I will get those tossed over. So, don't worry about that. Karn, yeah, reach out to me when I, either through Discord or on, we'll just say Facebook. I'm also on Twitter at ShamblesNark. Reach out to me through any of those mediums, and I'd be happy to take a look. So, we just dumpstered our opponent. And by that, I mean I fought many things with fire. So, how do I want to do this? Oh my goodness, I wonder if my Discord's actually up anymore. No, Jackal Girl, I believe you have some points floated around there. I will take care of it this time around to get it in the queue. Looks like that invite's invalid. I'm sorry, folks. I need to get a better, medium for taking care of that. My apologies there. Man, some of my stuff is a little shaky. Let me get this work. Okay, but I gotta focus on this one thing at a time. I'd be happy to, Kragan. Shamble Shark is just one of my favorite cards in the format that I got back into, which was that sealed format. I also loved forcing it in draft because people just seem to stay away from it. Somebody else has Shamble Shark on Twitter, so I can't use that one. But I should probably switch over to like @KKetter. So mono blue. I feel like some cannonades, some lava coils, and this Burning Sun avatar will be pretty on point. Let's cut this. I think I cut elves when I bring in cannonades. Kind of lame that there's not a... Oh, I didn't get it submitted. Ah, that's kind of lame there. Oh, it is pirates, Alex. That's a good point. Their stuff is pirates. It'd be pretty useless. I'm in Jeff's Discord, Steam Vlogger, 100%. Cannonade was probably a bad call. Confusion, feel free to toss that together. Yeah, I just don't have one currently established. Contavious was something when I worked at Driveline, worked in baseball for a little bit, and I was somewhat of a grumpy person there. But yeah, Contavious Boneshed, you know, Dome Sheet. There was a lot of ridiculous nicknames at that workplace. So yeah, that's what it was from. So no worries on that. Man, I need to figure out how to. So I have my chat box on the same screen here, but it still looks like I'm not like looking at the camera while I'm looking at the chat. So I need to figure that out. So that's where that's from. In other news, let's go this thing, pass back to our opponents. Not sure what you mean by Driveline T. The entire setup was pretty sick there. Like, I really enjoyed my time working there. It was a very interesting group of folks to work with, working with some of the highly motivated folks there. So I guess we just do Elf Scavenger. Pass it back? Yes, I will, Kragan. I don't know how. If you live up here, I'd be happy to. Seattle area. Alright, Crackling Drake on the tap out. I'm going to press in with both these dorks here. Oh. Huh. So... And maybe I'm supposed to lightning strike ahead of time? So yeah. It's interesting, like it's just the positioning of the camera is what I'm trying to figure out, is like what's an organic place to kind of set up for that, which might sound silly, but yeah, there's no way I strike pre, so we just go here. do I strike this now to like open up the Banefire for something else? Yeah, let's roll it. Yeah, that can go away too. Yeah, maybe I think I want to keep the Banefire because it kills X-Force. On that note. 4. Okay. Let's blow that up. Alright, so I'm going to fetch here for a basic. Long-term keto was, I guess, great for me. I cycled off over the summer when I started working a bit more in lifting, and I'll just attribute that to wanting a little bit more energy without being able to meal prep on the reg. It was kind of annoying to deal with, but I was great with it. I got some blood work done 6 months in, just to make sure things were on the level, and it was good. So, yeah, Banefire can't be countered at the higher amounts. I also wanted it to just kill X4s. Well, this is unfortunate. Alright, I guess we'll carnage some things and pass it back. If I could kill this, Scavenger does a good job of taking care of it, but I actually thought it was really cheap. 70-30 beef, cauliflower, and cheese were not expensive by any means. I think I was eating, because I was eating on a fixed income. I was getting $1,000 a month from the VA. So like in the Midwest with my living expenses, I don't think I was spending more than like $50 a week at most. And that was including like snacks and junk like that. But I didn't eat much outside of the very specific range of foods that were available. So just attack for 7. When they block, I strike the nerd. Alright. Alright, opponent. Take this damage. You take some too. And I'm going to strike this token. Strike it out. Resolves. Okay. Go away. See, I'll check the Discord stuff here. Alright, cool. It didn't pop up. Cool, got it here. Yeah, I can definitely play some Grixis Delver in Legacy. Let me get that added over here to my notepad of, okay. Okay. Sounds like I'll just be doing a Delver, Grixis Delver League day coming up here, so I can take care of that. That sounds pretty sweet. Jackal Girl, let me take a look here and see where that, apologies if I missed it. Oh no. Jackal Girl, thank you so much for the $10. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it popped up. If there is not an image there, I apologize for that. Let me get back on task with putting this nerd kit in play. Then I make these 2 dorks attack, and why not make these attack? Yep. Niv Mizzet block. What? Tear. Yeah. Alright, let's take it. I appreciate them killing the Monstrosaur, but yeah. Okay, so Steam Flogger, we're going to take care of that. That was definitely Reality Smasher. Jackal Girl, once again, thank you so much for the donation. I will make sure to get that added. Copy. Paste this over. I've got it there. Get out of here, Mr. Icon. Alright. Took care of that. Turn 3 card liberated. Thank you so much for the sub. And, oh man, there's so many subs there I gotta count. Holy smokes. I'm sure it sums it up somewhere, but I'll take care of that later. And Andy is for Tron. Interesting. Quick Jaw Raptor. I'm not sure, Craig. Does something happen to it? I don't really. Raw Reality Smasher. 10 10 shekel points to that person. All right, that was the third. Let's get like another one in. We haven't really lost with this. I mean, we're in like bronze 40 elo, so whatever. Such is life, but we're kind of smashing. Bring the beats. I'm trying to think of like critique right now. I'm sure when we run into some like actual counter heavy decks, it might be a difficult time. But right now, Kragan, that's probably a very good card to add to this deck. And when we get to the wrap up section, I will be open to feedback in that area. Because I don't know. This was Brewer takes a swing and a miss, mostly miss, a lot of swing. Oh, God, that's tasty. Woo! This one. Disrespect. Double check. Respect. So, while we're not hitting our land drops, we are hitting our vroom accelerators. So, let's go. 50. Just so in cold brew. Oh, yeah, you're right. Give me the thing. All right. How does the Smart Monsters player sequence through? So we're just going to put this Forerunner in play. If they counter it, that's A-OK ++ points. Why do we put the Forerunner in play? I'm going to put this little number on top of my deck. Put this in play. Pass it back. Set. I'm a set. So, well, our opponent missed their land drop, so that's game one. Yeah, just a hot little cold brew. This will be one of my thingamajiggers. Alright, now you can see the sideboard in its full glory. Full glory. Hold on. No, that's off screen. Full glory. Let me Vanna White's hands. Okay. Oh, they're a blue deck. This one. Alright, so how I envision sideboarding this besides, like, the Blasting Cannon for control decks, and, like, I have one Rekindling Phoenix, so that's why it's here. Generally speaking, though, like, the risk factors, the Vances, and then the Carnage Tyrant against the blue decks. Why do you want risk factor? I think the second casting, the second copy, not the second casting, so the third one, puts you pretty far ahead against the control decks. And then you can just cut some of the less enticing cards. Yeah, I don't know. We'll put these in. I think I'm going to bring in the Vances, just assuming they're blue-red stuff. Maybe it's these as well. I know I'm looking at 68 cards here. So I'm going to cut the Fight with Fires. I'm going to cut the Strikes. And then, let's see. The other couple cards I want to take too. Yeah, the expansion versus blue is to draw the extra cards there. So I think I cut my worst accelerant, which I think is this one, because I think I want the Forerunners, but the Forerunners are like kind of inefficient, and I'm just trying to like value them. So yeah, I'll cut 2 Forerunners. That's probably wrong. Whatever. I'm just gonna submit it and run with it. I think the next go around is I cut the 2 Dragon Disciples. Yeah. It's a shame we didn't see more of our opponent's deck. I'm guessing they're more of the blue-red control deck, so my removal is less impactful. I'll find out. The risk factor plan might also be terrible. Yeah, only the first half of expansion. We can't cast the second half if we get... It's like blue-blue, right? Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment as the Disciples come out, especially. Oh, looks like they're Grixis. Okay. So we might be missing those creature removal spells here, but what we're not going to be missing is our chances to attack as much as possible with Llanowar Elves. Taste it. Mary Squirrel, I absolutely think Druid of the Cowl on the block is just very important. I looked at Thunderherd, but typically, when there's more interaction involved, like, you need to have other cards to make a card better. So, no, you're good, Lurgroif. I really appreciate the input. Hi, Kate. I was like, I read Justin's wife, and I'm like, I know she's going to put your name in the next line, but try to remember. Anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by, and welcome back. Tell Justin to, do something productive today that benefits you greatly. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. Thank you for stopping by, though. All right, just keep getting things cast down, so when we draw the 5th land, we get to throw this at them. They might be less than pleased, but... Oh, is Justin back? Oh, hey, Justin. I mean, just hoping to score some points here. Oh, I would be scared of that, but have you met my 5/5? No? Okay. Take 5. Do I have the latency? Are you referring to like a delay, Jackal Girl? It's most likely my settings more than anything. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll have to take a look and see. I can try to change it. Okay, I'll take a look at that latency settings. Yeah. Okay, I'll get that set up afterwards. Yeah, I definitely don't want the delay, especially for like a TCG-based channel. My friend who, okay. Let's go to the attacking step here, I guess. Maybe I'm supposed to just cut Polyraptors, but that's pretty anti-meme, right? If this connects, Risk Factor is going to draw us cards? Oh, bless your soul. Hater. Let's cast this here, see if we get a different outcome from our opponent. I want cards here, I just don't think we're going to get them. What a monster. Darn it. Woo! That's some major cred. Rooting phones is annoying. I remember having the original Android, like the droid by Motorola, and messing with it at the back end of its life, like doing some rooting. I can't remember what the purpose was. I can't say it was for anything productive, but I remember it was quite annoying. I'm gonna pitch one of these Polyraptors. If we're lucky, they go to 6. No, if we're lucky, they let us draw cards. Too real. Friend, I am gonna take 4. Take 4. Okay. You, though. Oh, hoping they were gonna hook it up. Alright, well, next turn we get to make some tyrants filled with carnage. Rock Woodman. Not blocking. Oh well. Well, hey everyone, thank you for coming and hanging out. Currently we are like 2-0, 3-0-ish, whatever. We won some games, we've lost some games. The deck looks pretty decent. Our opponent really likes these ranging raptors. I don't think they're gonna like this Carnage Tyrant though. I was worried about the thought ratio there, but we're good D. That one. too high. I need to leave 2 blockers back, 3 to kill Carney. Yeah, they put the Thief in. I think that's a pretty, like, a given. The problem is if they start putting some of our fat in play. Oh, well played! Fire some Banes at us. Alright. Let's clean up this sideboarding. Do I want strikes back? I think I want to cut 2 Forerunners and 2 Polyraptors and bring in 4 strikes. And just have an answer to Thief of Sanity plus a little bit more pressure. I don't think hurts. I could also look at bringing in like the Burning Sun's Avatar as another answer there. You know what? I'm gonna cut a Polyraptor. I'm gonna cut a Forerunner. I'm gonna cut these Drovers. Get these in. So I'm going down to just fewer ramp effects. This might seem counterproductive, but I think the strategy of trying to sneak in a few more threats, Risk Factor, Lightning Strike work better together. So I'll run with this. Maybe Rekindling Phoenix is also supposed to find its way in here over a Forerunner. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to board in all my good cards against control decks, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. This will work. Give him the karate chop. Sarkhan's Unsealing. So you might ask, hey, why is that not in there? It seems slow and clunky. It's kind of a spicy main decker. So mulligan, no. Go. There we go. Just set this up a little further. A little tilt. Hey, look at that. I'm going to do another match with this, and we're going to switch over to the Sultai mid-range deck here in a second. Oh, tap land, that's fine. Ooh. You know, it has text. Does that count? I'm just looking to shortcut through this, pass turn. Yeah, it's very likely Risk Factor should be something else. In the process of making the deck, I was looking for ways to, I guess, just streamline it out of the board, and Risk Factor was the only card that seemed to have any amount of like flexibility from that position. It's not very good, but, it is what it is. Hey, glad to hear that Deckmaster is doing some work for you folks. I think it's a pretty interesting add-on. So I want to Risk Factor here because next turn Carnage Tyrant is like not getting countered, so there's no reason to try to like manipulate through their mana. Just get the 4 damage in. Whew. Yeah, I really need to get a lighting solution because my glass is getting blared out. Because I have some sick baby blues. So Thunderherd is swapped for like some of the other accelerants that I was messing with. I think Druid of the Cowl is better than that. Than Thunderherd for the blocking. Dying to Lightning Strike's a thing, but I think this deck is a mix of needing like blockers in the early game to shore up its aggro matchups, as opposed to wanting to be like a full like ramp into monsters, I neglect everything before that. Like, there's mono red being a thing means you need to have more interaction in the early game. Jackal Girl, probably supposed to play whatever that very reasonable, powerful card is. Feel free to toss a name in chat, or the name of the card here in chat, and I'd be interested in it. All right, well, we're gonna get risky next turn. Dinosaurs wearing armor, and the animation and everything is just. PBS Charles, this is a donation deck list from the queue below. I would not say that this is anything overly competitive, just with some Polyraptors and stuff worked in. It'd be a bit disingenuous to claim that, this would be competitive, given that I have not played a ton of Standard, but generally speaking, A-cost creatures are not really where you want to be. I think there is a perfectly valid green-red deck internal to... I can't even kill both of these creatures. I think there's a valid green-red aggro deck internal to... Or in the format. I just don't think it's necessarily with Polyraptors. There's also a fair critique. There's no stomping ground. So your mana is just like decidedly worse than a lot of the other options. So, yeah. I'm... Okay. So we're really just digging to Banefire here, right? Not digging to land anywhere else. Banefire. Fear. Yeah, that's our out from here, I believe. So we could cast Explosion, by the way, off of our Draconic Disciples. You just skip both of them and play. Not gonna happen, but such as. Banana. Yeah, we're hoping for a fat banana fire up in the dome skis. But remember, the thief gets to look at 3. So that's dead. We block that. We take 7, 9, 10. I mean, we're not dead. Trip. Please bring the team. Ah, they figured it out. I think there's a, well no, since they tapped differently, like since they tapped out previously, there wasn't merit, but like if they find a Banefire there. Did I sign out the Banefires? There's no way I signed out the Banefires. That'd be silly of me. I'm sure that the Decker plugin shows that I did, and thus I did, and I'm dumb. Yeah, that would be silly, right? Because I thought at a minimum they were blue-red control. Well, we didn't draw it. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I did sign those out, so I'm not casting expansion. Anyway, we're dead here. Good game. Came up a little short there, so let's concede this one. We're going to play one more match, and then we're going to swap it on over. So far, the deck has been... It's been fine, you know. Decent little Spice Weasel here. Nothing that I would, you know, shout from the rooftops as being super powerful. But all right, let's do it. One more game here with Polyraptor. Hopefully, we'll get to combo like we did in the first game. Just go from there. Well, Todd, I'm not sure what the comment I lost to my own cards there means. I mean, be more specific, please. Hand's good. Oh, I got it. I get it. I thought you were saying like I lost to like the low quality of the deck, and I'm like, I mean, water is wet. I 100% I understand it now. The direct translation is quite funny. Twitch chat though, you know, right? Like, so we go Druid, probably like. I'm gonna go to Disciple. This way, if either of these gets blown up, I still think we're charging Monster Soaring next turn. I'm going to use this now to just expedite. Put a green source in play. Pass it back over to our opponent with... Ooh. I mean... Rawr! Tap land. That one. Take 5. Let's go. CK Lau, mic quality's low, or what do you get at with that? I have to point the same mic as Jeff. I have it set up in a position over here because my computer behind the screens is a bit loud, but I would be happy to take some sort of feedback in that area. Louder, quieter. Yeah. Oh yeah. Forerunner is definitely getting the Raptor. But what I have to figure out prior to that is, can I 2, 4, 6, 7... So I need this to live. But I guess I do this, and then if they wise up and kill the Draconic Disciple, cutting me off of Polyraptor mana, then I can just like take a turn, Banefire a thing. We're going to take the action though and put the Raptor on top. No! Opponent's a hater! Okay. But yeah, as I said earlier in the stream, thank you so much everyone for dropping by, specifically for those that want to come by, give feedback. I've been playing Magic for a little bit. I've had some success there, made some content for a bit, but streaming is a bit new to me, and I'm looking to kind of maximize the play experience for folks, and really help bring some positivity here. So if you see me both being negative, okay, my mic is peaking. I can absolutely lower those levels and try to mess with that peaking. There we go. Yeah, that should help. Anyway, to try to just I guess bring some positive play, and mostly to try to put something behind the tons of TCG games that I'm already playing. Like I am probably doing this 15 to 20 hours a week as is, just off to the side. I really like playing games, specifically Eternal Magic now with Arena coming out. So putting it in front of folks seems like a good idea. Emotes, yes, that's what we've got listed here to get some emotes rolling, and then probably get a third screen as well. So I'm going to focus up here on the sideboarding. Oh, what do you think? I'm like spacing a little bit as to what they played, because I just like put some things in play and attack for a bunch, and then I had Polyraptor for the meme. I'll just swap some stuff around. Okay, they're green red? Yeah. Das microphone. Yeah, I mean, I totally respect that. Like, my microphone could be trash. Or I should say that the quality, the settings might be wrong, but I know the physical piece of equipment is the same as used by a few other streamers. So I am always willing to take some criticism as to, dude, set up your stuff correctly. All right, I'm gonna keep this. This seems fine. Yeah, just a waste, dude. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, I had a good time on the stream. I always enjoy getting to make a little bit of content in spurts like that. I definitely don't have the constitution to do it full time, which is why I decided to bring content in the volume that I am now. Especially with Arena being this sweet. Hard to pass that up. Armored shoes. A little quiet on your end. Okay. So I'm trying to find a level between how loud I am. Like, especially, turns out these headphones do a little bit of sound dampening. I knew that because they're meant to do that, but it causes me to talk a little bit louder. So I'll find a happy medium to get that. Yeah. Yeah. What? The only thing I have is facial expressions. 4. It's probably like strike this dork, cast this dork, strike this dork, cast this dork. I also like how Druid does with this Forerunner of the Empire. I can get the 2 triggers in and it'll live through it. Oh, opponent. I'm going to block. Okay. They didn't let us. Alright, let's go Forerunner. If opponent, I would like to take the action. 2, 4, 6. I go to 7 next turn. That doesn't particularly matter. We'll just get the Regisar, because that's going to put 2 triggers to Wrath at board. And we'll put this Timbergorge in play. Attackers, your turn, opponent. What would you like to show us today? We'll cast the Drover after. I am not. No Blackos. No Blackos, poor flavor. Okay, auto tap. Look at this. It is attempting to use all of that. I'm going to tap one of these just to try to leave up the Timbergorge. Not that it was going to tap incorrectly to take me off a Drover, but I think it's important there to show that's how auto tapper works. Please turn it on. Save. Save someone 20 seconds of their time. And then the second trigger here, we'll go with the Wrath and the Scoop 'em Ups. Forerunner plus Regisar. Yeah. Alright. Well, looks like we lost a match to our opponent bringing efficient removal and a clock behind it. That also buried us in cards. It was frustrating. Alright, let me get the deck open here. Thought it was pretty sweet. 100%, so much better since closed beta, and that's just what I want everyone to note. For those of you that were haters before, because I was with you, it's much better now. So let's get into the deck review here and see how I would clean this up and what possible things would come into play, what would be swapped around. So, ended up, we'll start the wrap-up. Yeah! Wrap-up skit. Overall, I like the deck. We went like 4 and 1-ish. It provided a decent ramp element into larger creatures, and we got to attack the red zone quite a bit. The Polyraptor was very powerful in the right situations, but is definitely costing 8 is something that I think is only going to be that relevant against like the tokens decks and like the other decks that are like, we'll just say green based. The blue based stuff, it seems obviously way too slow, and against mono red it just falls too far behind. Changes that I would make to improve the deck's consistency. I actually liked our removal package, so I wouldn't touch the Strike, Fight, Bing Fire package. Leave that alone. I think the Sarkhan's Unsealing can definitely go. That was just something spicy I wanted to toss in. And the Deathgorge Scavenger could also go. I think the card has a lot of upside, but I would maybe look at putting them in the sideboard for the relevant control matchups and the like. The things that I would look at adding, and then also Draconic Disciple and these Drover of the Mighties. Those could be viewed as kind of anything else, like such as some of the other suggestions from chat. So what I would start with, or basically go back to, is it would be this 55 cards in the main deck. I really dislike that there's not a counter here, and I know you could run it above. These 55 cards in the main deck seem pretty core. I think you could look at maybe another Ranging Raptors, and you could look at adding probably some more accelerants back in. I think Ripjaw Raptor is probably the one that we're supposed to put in here in good amount. Let me go to my unowned filters. So I'm going to be a bit more comprehensive with my wrap-up sequences, like to actually show the changes. So Ripjaw Raptor. Yeah, that seems really good. Probably with five slots left in the deck, I would put 2 Accelerants back in, and then I would put 3 Ripjaw Raptors back in here. Why do you play 3 Ripjaw Raptors, Ken? Well, we have this 4 of Tutor and Forerunner of the Empire. You could probably play 2 Ripjaws and play the second Registar Alpha. If I was building this for a tournament tomorrow, like I wanted to show up at the tournament tomorrow, the Polyraptors would go. I would play another Registar and probably the 4th Ripjaw Raptor. I think that would round out the numbers correctly. And that would be the deck. So I am not going to build these Ripjaw Raptors and put them in, but if you wanted like the spicy version, cut 1 Polyraptor, and then let me check the numbers, how this works there. Because this will be, so there's 6 cards left. I would play a Registar, 3 Ripjaws, and 2 Accelerants. The 2 Accelerants that I would look at, I would consider the 1/2 that makes dragons cheaper and gives haste. I don't think it's that spicy. I like having the X3 butt on it. So it might be correct to go back to the other, the 1-drop. Or sorry, the 2-drop that I was playing, the Drover? Not Drover, is that it? Was it Drover? Yeah, Drover of the Mighty. I think this would be okay. Having that 3 butt when you go to this combo seems reasonable. So yeah. We'll just look at something like this. 10 Accelerants I think is a good number. I like the Ranging Raptors to go a little bit deeper, but I doubt that that card is that necessary once Polyraptor gets cut. We're already playing 4 Druid of the Cowl. That card is, I think, the best Accelerant in here because your Forerunners are triggering. So, yeah, that's the wrap-up. This was a pretty sweet one. Thank you so much for the user submission there. Blanking on who did it, I'm the worst, but I love you. Otopek Huntmaster. So I think Huntmaster is a fair consideration, but not being the X3 is a little underwhelming. That is not the deck list. That's a bit annoying there. I should have it set up where it's selecting the correct one, but it might be because this one's incomplete. So, too many copies of a card. That's probably because something's in the sideboard, which is fine. I'm going to save and exit anyway. So, that is the deck for today. We're switching over to some Sultai value. Let me move around some things here. Let me make sure the deck is up in Stream Decker for you, because I really thought it was. And we're going to roll into some Sultai value. This was submitted by Brecken Sky. I believe I called it Green-Black Fine Broker or whatever, but you know, this is really what we're looking at. So I'm pretty excited to fire through some games with this. Just give me 1 second here, folks, as I get things updated and update that, and let's keep rolling through here. All right.